From the office of Fort Bend County Judge K.P. George, this week in Commissioner's Court. The court commenced with community shoutouts. Highlights from the shoutouts include the Fort Bend County EpiCenter announcing its first public partnership, joining forces with the Houston Volleyball Academy. The new stadium will provide training and practice facilities for HVA club teams programs. Houston Methodist Sugar Land Hospital is celebrating 25 years of service to Fort Bend County and surrounding areas. And congratulations goes to our Fort Bend County Library's Assistant Director of Administration. She's announced her retirement this month. Mrs. Downing served Fort Bend County for 27 years and worked with libraries for nearly 4 decades. Additionally, the court presented proclamations to Texana for Mental Health Awareness Month. The Fort Bend County EMS team was honored for Emergency Medical Services Week. And lastly, Lamar Consolidated's teacher Daphne Colbert was the winner of Fort Bend County Judge K.P. George's Teacher Appreciation Contest. Public comments were shared by Fulshire Mayor Aaron Groff, who serves as the executive director of the nonprofit organization Abigail's Place. He spoke on behalf of organizations and several other area nonprofits regarding the purchase of property on June 13th. Shannon Savino of Parks Youth Ranch, the only emergency shelter for youth in Fort Bend County, asked the court to join in celebration of 2 students who have been in the shelter system on their recent graduation and matriculation to post-secondary education. Congratulations, it's because of facilities like Park Youth Ranch that our children in unfortunate circumstances have a chance. Brandon Baca from Attack Poverty spoke on an item that was pulled, but spoke on behalf of other agencies and nonprofits on the need to address ongoing accessible housing needs for the homeless population in the community. Baca thanked the court for their support and looked forward to a final commitment. Item 31 under Grants Administration. The court unanimously agreed to take action on Hurricane Harvey infrastructure application amendment between the Texas General Land Office and Fort Bend County for 30 flood gauges, with a portion of the funds to be allocated to the city of Rosenberg for water distribution implementation with no local match required by the county. Item 32A from Health and Human Services. The court unanimously took action to create 2 full-time animal technician positions due to unforeseen conditions at the Fort Bend County Animal Shelter. Item 32G through K from Health and Human Services will allow environmental health to adopt regulations for food establishments, swimming pools, and spas, creating over $200,000 in revenue inspections. Item number 33 from Public Transit called for the court to take appropriate action on Amendment Number 1 to FAIN application for number TX 2019-102-01 for fiscal year 2018, Section 5539 between Fort Bend County and the Federal Transit Administration to revise the project budget with no change in a local match. The funds will be used for the construction of the West Park and Ride facility located at 19820 FM 1093 in Richmond. This project will help provide public transportation to Fort Bend County Services area. The item passed unanimously. Lastly, from purchasing, item 34C to purchase 1 truck for the Pecan Grove Fire Department with funding from the Urban Area Security Initiative UASI grant passed unanimously. The UASI program provides funding to enhance regional preparedness and capabilities in designated high-threat, high-density areas. The Pecan Grove Fire Department is part of the Fort Bend County Hazmat team. This concludes your Commissioner's Court update for this week. Commissioner's Court is scheduled to meet bi-weekly. The next court will be held on June 8th at 1 p.m. on the 2nd floor of the historic Fort Bend County Courthouse in Richmond, Texas.